What's up, everybody? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. How you guys doing? Let me know as always. Thank you so much also for the support. That means a ton. You are absolutely wonderful. So, what do we have here today? Well, apparently a certain supporter of a certain person, it's been suspended. And I have to admit, maybe it's a good thing. You know me, that I don't like to go after people. And I'm an advocate for free speech, but there are limitations, of course, and I suppose this person has reached the very limits of even an Elon Musk Twitter, which has reinstated I don't know how many person accounts and so on and so forth. Go too far, you go too far, and then boom. And like I said, this is actually good because you let free speech. You let free speech going. You let people reveal themselves. You know, I just did the video on the Twitter files part 2, and we find out that the previous Twitter was biased towards anything that wasn't left or extreme left, and basically they were shadow banning using filter visibility for those who deemed, you know, we cannot amplify those people. They have to go back into the shadow. That's bad, man. That's bad. And you know what that caused? Caused a lot of those people to be protected, to feel empowered, to feel like that they were untouchable. But the good thing about also letting people speak freely is that they will reveal themselves, and then, bam. A few days ago, Jenny, a supporter of Johnny Depp, an advocate for Johnny Depp, and she started the petition to get Amber H out of Aquaman, which now it's 4.6 million signatures. And she unfortunately passed away, leaving behind her family and sons. And there you have it, this person that got suspended, that this is what she had to say about that woman, right? Right off the bat. Amber haters are all dropping like flies and turning into ashes. God is really punishing them one by one for what they did to her. I mean, imagine the level of delusion you have to exist in order to make this type of tweet. But that's not only it, you know, there's other people like them, like those people that attract each other. And I've said this a million of times. It gives me the sense that, you know, those supporting her are very much similar to this person. And look at this. These are the user. It's enforcing the same kind of thoughts. I'm going to need it to be the man himself, referring to Johnny Depp. This means I'm going to need Johnny Depp himself to pass away so they have nothing else to live for. Let that sink in, right? The universe, and she replied, the universe, or he replied, I don't know. I've just read the tweet. Somebody said he's a male. Not that it really matters. If you're a piece of shit, doesn't matter. The universe is saying is saving the best for last. Another veiled threat. So, is it a good thing to get rid of these people? Well, there were more. There was more. There was more. There was more. Every tongue that rises up against me shall fall. This was the older account of Amber H before she logged off, probably afraid that somebody will sneak into the DMs, finding out what was going on. My condolences go out for their family, but she was such a hateful, negative, vile woman. It's hard to feel bad, somebody here says, this person on him. And Shadow Bunny says, I don't feel bad at all. She was a nasty spirit who spent the last years of her life bullying an abused woman. Nobody believes you, honestly. Well, that sounds nice. Like this other user supporting of AH stated. Again, everybody rejoicing. And I reported on this a few days ago because I was absolutely appalled. Keep in mind that both Johnny Depp and Amber H, they are living and well, you know? You go to the extent of doing those threats, that's really crossing the line. That's crossing the line. And the people that have strong, of course, especially on the side of Johnny Depp, sometimes they have strong opinions. They really feel, after having witnessed what went on, with the availabilities of so much to look into, they really felt strong in the belief and in the awareness and in the position that they were standing, and they're standing on the right side. And I have to admit, I agree with that as well. There is a huge amount of support for Johnny Depp, more and more and more. So those people, the only thing they have left, it's like really to be spiteful, hateful. And you know what has happened to them, what has happened to them in terms of being suspended, they've tried to cause to other people. They've gone after YouTubers, they've gone after me, they've gone after Tug, they've gone after everyone that is trying to spread, information. This type of environment they're trying to create for their support, for people following them. It's actually a very toxic environment. It's pretty exhausting. It's pretty exhausting, honestly, to keep reporting on this type of human beings. It's very exhausting. And this is another one just to remind ourselves why probably she got banned, because she tried to delete, but people keep the receipts. They do screenshots, and probably they had more available that she thought or he thought would be possible. I only delete tweets because those freaks are obsessed with reporting me. I stand behind everything I said if I had freedom of speech. You had freedom of speech. Matter of fact, on the new platform here with Elon Musk on the helm, but you just crossed the line. You just crossed the line. You do not wish on anybody end, that, because I do not wish that to my worst enemy. If I have to wish anything, I wish always healing and the possibility of being better. What those people do with their life, it's not up to me. Whether or not, for instance, Amber H will be able to redeem herself for herself, and be better, that's up to her. It's not up to me to condemn that person to hell or whatever, just to give you an extreme example. Not that I believe in hell, but just to make an example. If I have to wish somebody, anyone on the planet, go your way, heal, get your thing going. But if you're trying to get back, if you're trying to continue perpetuating what you were doing before, in this case, for instance, like abuse to somebody, then we respond.